Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I don't know where you're watching me from. My name is Peter Belua. If today is your first time watching me, I have my brother with me. Atta Samuel, who have been to be a teacher in Ghana, but now studying applied statistics at is it Michigan State University, right?
Eastern Michigan. Eastern Michigan.
Eastern Michigan University, who happen to be a teacher. But in fact, nowadays I've been getting a lot of emails from people that really want to share their story with us. It's not just that people want to come and talk, but they want to inspire. They want to also learn. They also want to help other people to also sail through, because I believe that we are building a strong continent. And this is the reason why Actor Samuel just contacted me. Say, oh, Charlie, this and this and that. So I just got in touch with him, and now today we are here. So it is about time we need to empower the African youth, Ghanaians, Nigerians, South Africans, Zimbabweans, for them to know that irrespective of their situation, they too can become significant. It is about the decision that you want to take and where you want to reach in life. My brother, welcome to Peter Belwa TV page.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a great opportunity. I like that you have been following me a lot because I
Oh,
don't
I've
know.
been following so many people, including you.
Well,
I follow Mr. O, Choco Millionaire, Billionaires Academy, and stuff. So I've been following a lot of people because you are making great content across Africa. If I knew all
wow.
these pages, if I knew all these pages were there, I wouldn't have been to the embassy like 4 times because when I was starting, I didn't get any information, so I did everything from scratch, which sent me to the embassy 4 times. So you
Mm.
are doing a lot of work. Bravo to you.
Thank you very much, my brother. So let's start. You said you were a teacher in Ghana. You were teaching.
Yeah, I
Take
was
take
thinking.
take me back to Ghana and how you started your journey over there.
Uh, I completed University of Cape Coast in 2015.
Hey,
Uh,
2015.
yeah, I read mathematics. I read mathematics and economics, and after that, luckily for me, after service, I got a job in 2016. So when I completed service in August 2016, by September I was working. So you see, the transition from service to work was very swift. And at that time, I was taking 3.5, 350 CDs, and I was able to.
No, you said you were taking how much? The pay was what? So that is 2017 that you are talking, right?
Yeah, 2016,
And
I was
so
taking.
let's say you were taking at least for now. Let's say it's like $33. Let's say that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 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 yeah. I was taking like $33 in 2016. So when I got a job, and they started paying me, I was taking like times four of what I was taking. My
Mm,
first pay, they paid me like 1,004.
1004. That is
1,004, yeah.
let's say
So
2017 there.
yeah, 2017 April. That was my first pay. So
Oh,
looking
okay.
at things, I could see say I've migrated from 3.5 to 2004. But you see, still now at the end of the month name so next can I shit.
No, they were giving you 1004.
Yes,
But yes, sir, that's approximately, let's say, $120. But yes,
120.
sir, the
Yeah.
money was not really taking care of you.
I the one I'm a TS was a teacher for say yeah. So say if you heard the term I like almost say was so many book curve
A book curve, yes, not just a TSM.
at TSU. So you see from 2017, almost say they will pay you like 1,004, but you won't be able to save any money. So I was sitting there and I was
So
one.
you were a teacher. You started to teach. You got a job, but they were paying you 1004.
Yeah, they
But
were
at the end
paying
of the
me.
month, you yourself, like, you can't save anything.
You can't even save 50 cities. So you
Wow.
see the life of teachers in Ghana, most of them they will go for a loan, and when the month ends, they will go and take like food from the food vendors, and when they pay them, they will go and pay, and they will come back to square one.
That is that what you're saying is really, really, I will not say that what you're saying, because this is your own personal experience and the thing
Yeah.
that we have been, because yesterday or 3 days, I interviewed one teacher from UK, and he said the same thing, that the money was not able to, as a teacher, even buying land, taking good care of your family has become a problem, because at the end of the month, even how to send money to your parent or your mom, your mother, your brother will become very, very, very struggling for you guys. So what
Yeah.
you're saying, I can relate.
So in 2018, you see, as colleague teachers, we were very young because the school that they posted us to, we were young boys, like we were in between the ages of like 25 years, 26. So you see, when you go to every senior high school, we have classes. They've separated them according to classes. We have the senior staff located under one tree, and we have the junior staff also located under one tree. So one day we were just there and we were talking about traveling opportunities. And one guy said, as for him, he's planning on doing something very weird because he came into the service like 2 months, and he was planning of leaving the job to go to Germany. I was like, Charlie, you are going to Germany? He said,
So
yes.
so one of your colleagues told you that you believe in you guys, that he's
Yeah.
going.
So me, I thought he was bragging. I thought he was bragging. So within like 1 week, I couldn't locate the guy again. The guy has left. The guy has left to Germany. So I started thinking about ways also to get to Germany.
I
So I
think
contacted the
I
guy.
think can you come this side? Yes, so that come this side.
Mhm,
Yes, yes, so that I can see you. Yes, yes, yes. That is okay.
mhm.
Uh-huh.
So I contacted the guy, and the guy told me about some language courses that I have to do and stuff. So I said, okay, I will give it a try. So I started inquiring about how to do things myself, and it led me to an agent.
So listen, you started to do the things yourself. He told you to learn certain languages, and now the another step was that it led you to contact an agent.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the agent gave me the catalog, the price catalog that he charges and things. And when I sent him my transcript, he told me that your transcript is very good and your background too is very good. So you can do like you can try the USA stuff. And okay. So we tried the USA, we applied, and the agent made me to go and write. He told me that before I would be able to secure a scholarship, I have to write a GRE, graduate record examination.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, one funny thing is that you see, once you give or you put your destiny into someone's hand, everything that the person says becomes your final destiny, if you like it or not.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because it blocks your part of memory that allows you to think. You
Mm,
depend on the person.
mm,
Everything the person says becomes what you do in life. So you
yeah.
see, the person was telling me, start go and do this, and then I will send him money, then he will do it for me. So one day, I called the guy and I said, I want to meet this guy. I went to his office. I saw a lot of people queued up after applying to one of the schools and getting admission. Like we applied to Minnesota State University in Mankato.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had an admission, and I went to the guy that the admission is getting nearer, so he should fill my DS 160 for me. And when I went, the kind of people that I saw, they were very plenty. And when I went to the guy, I could see the guy was struggling to even type on the PC.
So no, listen. When you went there,
Yeah.
you could see that the guy that is going to help you, he's really struggling with the laptop.
The guy was having a lot of files packed on his table like this, and he was struggling with entering the details on the PC. So I was looking at this guy and I told myself, this guy has never been to school. Because if this guy has been to school, typing wouldn't be a problem. So I told my mind, you are not coming here again. You are not talking to the guy. So I told the guy that I can help him to fast track his typing for the DS 160 for him if he can give me a laptop. So he gave me one laptop. That time I have paid like almost 2005 or so to the guy. So he told me
Okay.
that if I can be able to do maybe 10 or 15 for him, he will appreciate, he will pay me. And I told him that how much is he going to be? He told me that if I do one, he will give me like 100 Ghana cedi. I said, okay, that is nice. That time too, I was at the Ghana Institute of Languages. I was at Ghana.
What were you doing that?
I
Where were
was
you?
I was doing German and French there. I was doing German and French. So I told the guy that I could I could type these things for him if he can give me them. So he gave me fast. He gave me about 20 fast. And within 45 minutes, I was done typing all those names, and he told me that you are very smart. Oh. Then it means that I have to give your money back to you. And I said, okay. So when I was leaving, he gave me like 10 fast again that when I go home, I should do the DS 160 for him. So okay, this is the first step. At least when I came here, I've had my money,
Mm-hmm.
learned how to do DS 160.
Yes.
So after filling the 10 fast, after filling the 10 forms online for him, I sent the fast to him and I told him that I want to take over the application. And he said he frankly he told me that the people are too many for him. So if I'm saying I want to do it, I should go and do it. And I said, okay. So when I came back, you see, when I came, I had a message from Minnesota State University
Okay.
that we are sorry to inform you that your scholarship application was not successful.
Oh.
So I contacted the people and they told me that they've sent me an email about almost 3 months ago to fill the graduate assistantship.
But you didn't.
I didn't because I was not having the email.
Because of the agent.
The agent was having the email.
Okay, so the agent used his own email. He didn't give you the email.
But Peter, you know these things.
Yeah,
You know,
I know.
they will
I know.
never give you.
Okay, it is good that you have brought this
Yes,
thing that you are saying. You know that
yes.
most of the agents, when they are doing it for you, you will not get
You
the email,
you will not get
and
that.
they too hardly do they check their email because they
Yes,
don't care.
yeah. And that time too, I have done evaluation. I've done evaluation. West.
Okay, yes,
I did
evaluation
evaluation.
credentials. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done evaluation and I've had, luckily for me, I've been able to get 3.59. So I was getting first class. So I had the scholarship, but I didn't fill the form. So I went for the interview. So I told myself that irrespective of what has happened, I'll go for the interview. At least I will learn something because I will not let this money go in vain. Because I'm a teacher and I've spent like almost getting to 9,000 Ghana cedi for this process.
And it's a huge money. 9,000 Ghana cedis
Yeah,
is really
it's
a huge
huge
money
money.
for
So
you
I'm
as a
not going
teacher.
to let this go waste. So I went for the first interview.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went, they interviewed me. What did you do to get a scholarship? Oh, I did evaluation. Can we see it? They gave it to me. What is your deficit? That time my deficit was like 20,000. The first interview, 20,000.
Okay.
And they asked me where is my statement. I didn't know of even going there with statement because they just didn't tell me anything.
Going to the US embassy with a statement.
Yeah, because the guy didn't tell me anything. So I
Mm.
went and there was a black white man. The black white man at the US embassy. Most of the guys know him. Those who have been to the embassy, black, they call him black. We have white bad man, black bad man. They've named all of them. So when I went, the white bad man denied me the first time. So
So
he
what
said,
was the reason? What was the reason?
Mr. Samuel, we are sorry. We can approve your visa at this time. When your situation changes, you are free to apply. You can
Oh,
appeal this decision. Then he gave me a white paper, a white slip, that all the reason why they denied me the visa is listed on it. So when I came to read the information. When I read insufficient finance, lack of information about the school, and lack of finances, it's plenty. It's plenty. And they've written you can appeal, but you can reapply when your situation changes.
they tell you that you cannot appeal.
You cannot appeal. Yeah, that is how the US system is.
Mm.
So I did the investigation and I read that the service is valid for 1 year.
The service is valid for 1 year.
Yeah, for the US, the service fee that you pay as a student is valid for 1 year, so you can use it to attend the interview.
Anytime.
Yes,
Within
anytime
that time frame.
within that time frame. So I quickly went to buy another MRE fee. That time, the MRE fee was very cheap. It was like 9.6. For the dollar to CD rate was 1 to 6, $1 to 6 cedis. So I went to buy another one, and I filled the form again. It was for spring. And the spring, spring, they don't give much scholarship.
They don't give much scholarship. This guy is very intelligent. These are some of the things that I've been telling people because most scholarships come in the fall semester. That is
Yes, yes.
September.
Yeah. So
Because,
I did it.
Mm-hmm.
I did it. I didn't get scholarship. I went for the interview again, and they bounced me another time.
Hi. Aqua, what's the more dinner? Now, no, like what I thought was really engineer. Chairman.
Charlie,
Because
the thing is,
you know that you don't have funding, so you are going for the interview. So What is it?
The thing is, every time I go to the embassy for interview, at least I meet people. I meet people of like-minded. I meet like-minded people. At least they will teach you something. That is the experience. Not that I'm going for them, because I myself, when I was going for the interview, I knew that I won't get it. But at least when I go, I will meet like-minded people to give me information.
In fact, you are very intelligent with
Yes,
this, because you, one thing is that you took advantage of the service fee, that you
yes,
will not let it go waste.
yes,
Reapply again.
yeah,
Try
yeah,
again.
yeah. So when I went for the second time and I was bounced, the people were telling me that, Charlie, here, there, when you come and you don't have 50% or 100%, you won't get it. And I was asking, what did you do to get it? So I saw a lady. She had 100% and he had the visa. So after the visa, I was having her bag. You see, you can't enter with your
A
bag.
bag or phone and those kind of stuff.
Yeah, I collected her bag because his time was like 7:30 and mine was like 10:30. So I collected her bag. And when she came, she told me, oh, Charlie, this and this and this stuffs. I did this stuff and I did this stuff and I had scholarship. And he introduced me to some page. He introduced me to some group.
The lady that you met at the embassy of the interview introduced
Yeah,
you to a page.
yeah, to a page. So okay, I said okay. So this, and he introduced me to some date hunting groups in Ghana. They were plenty. He gave me so many, and I said okay, thank you very much. I'll be in touch. So in about 1 week, the lady got to US and he sent me a link that if I want, I should contact this person. This guy is very good. You might even know the person. This person, the Fred Effect.
Yeah, yeah.
The Fred Effect. So during my third interview, I had mock sections with Fred Effect, and Fred actually gave me so much information that I knew that the third time I would get a visa. But on a more serious note, on the third time, what they used to deny me, it will really shock you. I went for the interview. I had 50%. The third time I had
Okay,
50,
okay. So the third time you have scholarship of 50%.
I had 50%.
Now you, because the time that you went there, they told you that it's either you have 50% or full scholarship.
100%. Yeah.
Now you have gotten the 50%. Let me go again. And
So
you said you have a mock interview with the Fred Effect. So he
yeah,
gave you so much information. So
they gave me so much. They
you
gave me
thought that in as much as you have done the mock interview, you are going to get it. Then you
yes,
went.
yes, I went. Not knowing that, you see, when you go for the interview, every time you are going for the interview, you have to do what we call service transfer.
Service
Service
transfer.
Yeah, because you've been to the interview before, your I-20 is different from the I-20 you used for the previous one. So you have to transfer your service ID to the new one. I didn't know.
Okay.
I went for the interview. The interview went very well. And the lady was saying, Mr. Samuel, congrats. This will show you what to do to collect your visa. And I smiled. When I was about turning, the lady called me back. He said,
So the lady said, congrats.
yes.
When what? Then you are going.
I was about turning. He said, Mr. Samuel, can you please come back for some second? And I came. Have you paid your service fee? And I said, yes. Where is the receipt? I showed him the receipt. I can't locate your service because I have to log in into your service before I can approve the visa. I can't locate the service. And I was there. I was even confused. He asked me, did you transfer your service before coming? Because you've been here 2 times. And I said, no, I didn't transfer the service. I forgot. He was trying to do everything to even do it for me, but the lady couldn't. And he said, Samuel, we are sorry, we can't grant you the visa.
Hey.
Take this white paper to tell you the reason why. So I
So you there, every time take white paper, it will tell you the reason. All the you went for one interview, they rejected you. Second one rejected, they gave you white paper. Third one, you have
yeah.
the mock interview. Yes, girl, rejected.
And the third
Wow.
interview, you know one funny thing, I went on the 22nd of December. The third
So
one.
the Christmas and it was
Yeah.
not really enjoyable for you. 22nd December, rejected.
The Christmas, you see, when I'm doing this and I switch off my phone because I don't want any distraction. My mother was calling me. My mother was thinking that I've been kidnapped. So when I went for the interview, I called my mother on the 1st of January and I told my mom about everything, that this is what happened. So you should relax. Everything will be well. You see, my mother has always been praying for me. So the fourth interview, my mother told me that I shouldn't spread information that much. I should keep quiet, even including herself. I shouldn't even tell her anything about this process.
Okay, now On your fourth time, your mom told you that don't tell anybody that you are going for the interview,
Yes.
even including her.
Yeah.
Do your process and go.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a very intelligent advice over there.
So you see
Because
the fourth
sometimes
one. So the fourth one, when I was going with my bag and my luggage that I'm going for the visa.
when you're going for the fourth time,
Yeah.
you took your luggage
I
with
took
you.
my luggage. Yeah.
That you hey, so then when you get a visa, then you travel next
Yeah.
for US
I
now.
will not tell. I will not tell anybody.
This is how faith works. Wow.
Yeah. So the
Believing in
third time
yourself.
too. So after the third time, I saw that my first service no had expired. So I have to buy a new one. I have to buy a new one. So I was there, and you see, I told you that I went to the UK embassy. I had a very nice lucrative deal to go to the UK. It was
Okay.
a work visa with a friend. And when I checked, the person was saying that when you come to the UK, we are not going to take any money from you. And when you come, you work for 1 year,
Then you
and
pay.
you use the money to pay us for 1 year. Then after 1 year, you can be at liberty to work, and all the money will be in your pocket. So I did the analysis. Every year I have to pay the guy like £1,008. Okay, so I understood initially. I went to the friend, we did the TB test. We did the TB test. And when I was coming in, when I was getting out of the gate, I heard something telling me that don't do this. Don't do this. Concentrate on what you are doing. That was it.
So initially, when you had a third bounce, you decided to move to UK. Oh, you are
Yes,
US and
yes,
Vietnam.
yeah. And the me PN I'm telling don't go to the I heard something telling me that no, this won't work. Concentrate on what you are doing. After paying like 1,003 for the TB test, I told the guy that this won't work for me, so I'm concentrating on the US. Right from the International Office of Migration, I went to DT Bank to buy another MRE fee. I went around April. 2023. I went to buy the MRE fee. I checked and there was no date. There was no date online. So people were saying, Namasa, you have to go to Cote d'Ivoire. I said, me, I'm not going to Cote d'Ivoire. I will go to Ghana. I won't travel out of Ghana to go and seek visa. Anything can happen. I'm going to Ghana for the first time and I'm going to take the visa. So
You told yourself that you are going to take the visa, whether they like
yes,
it or for this 4 time part there
because the wealth of information that I had at that time
was very deep.
was very deep, and I've been able to send code emails. So when I was being coached by a friend, he told me that I should send code emails. So I targeted the coordinator. I sent him I sent her a code email that this is Samuel. I've been applying for 3 consecutive times, and all the time that I've been applying, I've been denied the visa. So this is my fourth time. Can you please give me graduate assistance so that it will at least reduce my burden of the finances for me? And I sent the email. I didn't write any. I am this. I have a
No, no,
degree
no,
in
no,
this.
no, 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 no. Wait. This part is very, very interesting. How to get scholarship.
Yes.
One way that you have done, I've also learned something today with your
Yeah.
video. I have been telling people that when you don't get scholarship, it doesn't mean that you should stop, that I didn't get scholarship.
Yes.
Proceed. Try
Yes.
to send emails to the department. Tell them,
Yes.
explain the matter to them. And
Yes.
this is what you did. You
Yes.
didn't get a scholarship, but
Yes.
you send them email
Yeah.
explaining to them that because of finances, they are rejecting your visa for 3 times.
Three
Now you are
times.
going for the fourth time. If they
So
can really help you to get
yeah.
scholarship so that it can able to what empower you for the
Yeah.
visa officer or the interview at the US embassy to see
Yeah.
that you have strong finances. Please
Yeah.
share this live video. If you are
Yeah.
watching me,
So so
over
so
over I'm coming. Over 180 people are watching us right now. Please share this live video. Let it inspire the people, whether you are in Zimbabwe or Nigeria. This is one of the powerful interviews I have really done this year. Yesterday I did UK. Today I'm doing US. And this guy, the processes he has passed through is one of the things that I have really learned wisdom and knowledge. One thing is that I've learned how resilient he are, the determination, perseverance, consistent, and how disciplined he has been in this journey. He didn't give up. And
yeah.
now, so my brother, for the first time, continue.
So for the first time, you see, in my school, where I used to teach, Ghana Muslim Mission, if the headmaster will get this live video to watch, my headmaster will come and I will be sitting under the mango tree. He will tell me, "Won't you go and teach?" And I will tell him that, "Oh, my class is over." But meanwhile, I have a class, and he will be telling me, "So you are an agent now. You are helping people to apply for the UK. You too, won't you travel?"
Mm-hmm.
So my headmaster was always teasing me, "Charlie, travel, oh, travel, because the boys that have traveled, they are making it too." So the fourth time when I was going, I told him that I'm going somewhere, but I'm not going to come back. And
Okay. You the fourth time you were having the feeling that you're going to get a visa.
and the fourth time I told my landlord to give the room to another person. I sold all my bed, my TV, and my everything.
So what if you didn't get? What were you thinking?
My thinking was that if I don't get this time, I'm not coming to the school to teach again. That is what I told myself. Because the
So you're
fourth
not going
time
to teach again. Where are you going? You as a
I'll go and
person.
stay in the house and prepare on this journey. Because the fourth time, with the kind of information that I had and the interviews that I did and what I read online and on the school portal and everything that I've done, I was sure. I was sure that I'm going to get a visa. So because you see, when you go to the American embassy, we have 3 windows. I've been interviewed by all of them. So
Wow.
when I went, the person who interviewed me the last one, the moment he saw me, he told me, "You are here again." I said, "Yes, I can't interview you." He told me,
So no. Wait. You said when you go to the US embassy, they have 3 windows where the
"Yeah,
visa
no,
officers are.
yeah,
Let's say the shed. I don't know
yeah,
how to say. Their counter,
yeah."
counter one, counter two, counter three, and all these counter. You have gone there to do interview. They have
I've gone
rejected
for
you.
all it. So they brought in an intern. They brought in an intern.
They brought another person to come and interview you
Yeah,
because
yeah, they
all
brought,
of them have interviewed you. So now
yes,
different persons should come.
yes. They brought another person to come and do the interview. And when I saw the person, because he was an intern, he was asking me difficult questions. Because
Okay,
I knew the questions.
because he was an intern, and one thing is that if you are intern, you need not to be giving visas to people because it can be a red flag for you to even sack. That you today that you started now,
Yes,
you are just started the work maybe 1 month or 1 week. You are giving visa to people, blah, blah, blah. So
yes,
akwa will be a Obama visa too much, so it can
yes.
be a red flag.
Yes, and the interns too are being supervised. So they were two. The one doing the interview and another person at the back.
So 2 people are standing on your interview.
Yes. So the first question that he asked me, "Have you been here before?" And I said, "Yes, this is my fourth time." And I said, "Okay, that is why my colleague said, come here." Okay, okay. And he said, "What has changed? What has changed from your previous application?"
Mhm.
And I said, "Oh, the first interview that I came, I didn't get any funding. The second one, I didn't get any funding. The third one, I had 50%, and this one, I'm having 100%." And I said,
Okay,
"Okay,
okay, no. Before we go for the interview, let's talk about how the scholarship came. So you sent an email to your department or the graduate coordinator or this explaining to them that
yeah,
you have been going to interviews in US. They have rejected your visa one, two, three times
yeah,
due to financial problem.
yes,
Can they really give you full scholarship or can they increase your scholarship so they can help you to get the visa?
yeah."
What was the reply?
He replied me and he told me that when did I apply? And I told him that I started applying way back 2019, and he said 2019. And said, and he told me that he will be back. He will send me another email. So he went, and within like 30 minutes, he sent me an email that they can't locate my file. So if I have my previous I-20s,
Mhm.
because you see
So was it the same school or you changed?
I changed the schools. The first one was Minnesota State University, and the
Mhm.
second one was Eastern Michigan. The third one was Eastern Michigan. The fourth one was Eastern Michigan.
So the first interview that they rejected you was Minnesota,
Yeah,
Eastern, and the second one Eastern
Eastern
Michigan,
Michigan. Third
third one
one Eastern Michigan. And the fourth one Eastern Michigan.
Eastern Michigan.
So you see the departments, they don't issue I-20.
Yeah.
Yeah, what they do is that they will recommend you for graduate studies, and they will do an onward submission to the international office, and they will
So that
process
they
your.
will indicate it on the this thing for you that you have
Yeah,
gotten a scholarship, right?
yeah. So when I sent him the I-20, and he said, "Okay, we have a position available." He asked me that what have I been doing in Ghana, and I told him that, "Oh, I'm a teacher. I teach mathematics." And he said, "Okay, we have a math lab where we teach students calculus, and if you can teach at this time, we will schedule a meeting with you, and we will interview you. If you qualify, I can grant you 100% assistant. I said, okay, why not? So he sent me a link that in the next 2 days they will do an interview with me.
And when you have interview too, you need to get a good a good um a good internet, right?
Yeah. So I went to my school library. And I called some of the students that they should come and sit at my back so that they will see that actually I'm teaching. So I organized the children. I organized about 10 of them and I told them that, Master, you are not going for breaks. Just sit here. After the interview, I will give you I will give you money to go and buy food. So I brought a board. At my back. So when I was doing the interview,
In fact, you are very intelligent. You are
yeah, because
very,
I
very,
knew
very
that
intelligent.
once they said teaching, I knew that you see the easiest way for them to access you is to allow you to teach maybe sets or quadratics. So I was prepared. So the moment we started the interview, the woman said, "You said you were a teacher." I said, "Right. Okay, then teach for us to see if you can teach." So and then I told them that I have a whiteboard with me and my students are even here, so I can teach
So,
for them to see.
so one thing is that you have. That is why I've been telling people this guy has really prepared the mindset.
Yes,
He knew that they are going to do the interview. He's
yes,
in classroom with students, and now because that okay that time you were not in school, maybe probably you were in at home or maybe your house. How are you going to even get a board for them to even? So you
yeah.
prepared enough, and this is an excellent thing. I recommend you that it is a one of the wise decision that you took. Wow.
So I told the children that please, the question that I'm asking, if you don't know, please don't raise up your hand.
Okay.
Let someone let someone talk so that the flow, because the interview was scheduled for just 15 minutes.
Only 15
Only
minutes.
15 minutes. They told me 15 minutes. And they gave me the breakdown, introduction, 2 minutes. This they gave me the breakdown. So okay, why not? So I started with quadratic equation. I wrote quadratic. I divided the board into three. I wrote the date. I wrote the topic, subtopic, and I decided. I did my RPK, which is my relevant previous knowledge, and I told them I gave them a linear equation to solve. And one of the guys they came, they solved the question, and I said, okay, today we are going to talk of quadratic equation. Any quadratic equations of the form ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Can you give me so the moment I posed the question to them, can you give me any example of a quadratic equation? The woman told me that I should stop.
The moment you pose the question to the student that give me
Yeah,
examples of quadratic equation, the woman told you stop.
yeah. The woman told me to stop. The woman told me that once I've been able to do the RPK, it means I teach because
What is
not
RPK?
relevant previous knowledge. Like if you are teaching something, the student should at least know something related to what you are teaching, so that so the moment I did the RPK, the woman told me to stop. So they will get back to me in maybe 1 week or 2 weeks time. So,
Okay.
so I was there waiting, but whilst I was waiting, I was still applying to some schools.
Okay. You didn't
Eh,
stop.
no, I didn't stop because me, I told myself that that year I'm going to get a visa, and in the next 2 weeks, I had a letter confirming that I should sign this offer letter as a contract. That when I come, I will work for 20 hours for the department, and they will pay me like this. They will pay me like this. They will pay me bi-weekly. So when I saw it, I was very happy. I signed the form and I told my HOD that I'm going to Kumasi to do something. After getting the MRE feed, I was not getting date. So
You're
one day
not getting date.
I was not getting date, and I did emergency. They denied the emergency.
Just you there, they have rejected your first visa, you have rejected your second visa, you have rejected your now you are going for the fourth visa.
Yeah,
Even you were not getting a date for the fourth visa, and now you book in an emergency. They flag it. They
yes,
refuse the emergency.
yeah. So one night I went to play a football match with some schools. I came back. I was very tired, so I slept around maybe 5 p.m. Like 6 p.m. I slept. So I woke up very early. I woke up like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. So I took my phone and I was checking to
The
see
date.
if I can get date. I went there, and when I went, the date that I had was May 11th, and the date that I checked was May 7th or May 6th. I checked and I had May 11th. May 11th was like four slots. I picked one. I picked one and my phone freezed. So I left the phone there thinking that it didn't pick. So I left the phone there. I went in the morning. I went to play. Sunday special.
What? No, listen. When you went in and you picked the date, your phone freeze. Even your phone was not even good as a teacher.
Yeah. The phone. I was using a Techno. What I was using a Techno phone. So my phone
Ah,
free, so I left
wait,
the phone.
wait, 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 wait. Yeah. If you're a teacher and you're watching me, sometimes I know the circumstances. It's not because the profession, the teacher is a calling. I know that God will increase your salary in heaven when you die, because to be in a teacher in the village in Ghana is not something.
Really,
It's not easy, oh, my
it's not
brother.
easy. It's
If
not easy.
the person is staying in Accra or Kumasi, at least the person can really
Yeah,
enjoy certain social amenities around.
yeah,
But talking about a community, a village, and a teacher trying to struggle to get this stuff, it's not easy, oh.
yeah. So so
So your
so
phone freeze, your phone
yeah.
freeze.
So I left the phone there and I went to play Sunday special. I came back. I switched on the phone, and the moment I switched on the phone, I had a message. Cook, cook. I received like several messages. Cook, cook, cook. Ah, what is happening?
What?
So I went to check. I went to check it. You see the American embassy, when you book the date and it is confirmed, they will send you an email confirming your date. So
Yes,
they sent me an email. So when I choose the date, it was like 7th or so. But the interview is no, the interview is Thursday. The interview is Thursdays. My interview was Thursday, so it was 7th, Sunday 7th.
please, those people watching us now, we are 200 people. Please
Yeah.
kindly share the live video so that it can really inspire other people. Please, thank you very much. Yeah.
So it was 7th. So when I came, I checked the email and I saw that thank you for booking an interview with the consular department of the US Embassy. Your scheduled date is because I didn't see the date, May 11th. So when I saw the date, my my heart skipped a beat. Like I have just 4 days to go to Accra. Okay, nice. I gathered all my documents and I called a friend, Charlie. And when I was in Ghana too, I was doing so many underground businesses. I was doing mobile money. I was doing birth set. I was doing passport. Uh, because if you don't do that, you can't survive. I was doing all these things already.
No, advice some of the teachers. You said something. If you can't do that, you cannot survive.
No.
You now, apart from them rejecting your visa, 1, 2, 3, 4, rejecting your emergency request and everything, you are still doing mobile money.
I was doing mobile
You are
money,
doing connection for
birth
birth
set.
set,
I
what
was
is
doing
that,
passport,
GRA tax, and
GRE,
you are doing business certificate,
business certificate,
be-
police report, police
police.
report. Because you see, our Ghanaian people, they don't want to pass through the channel that they will suffer. They want you to take the suffering for them.
Okay, and you
You,
too,
then you charge
you
them.
told yourself that you will carry their cross.
I will carry the cross
Uh-huh.
for them. Because when I checked that thing, Charlie, I was not even having 100 Ghana CD in my pocket because that time, so I called a friend. I
You were
called a
not
friend.
having money to even go to Accra.
No. I was not having money. I called a friend and I told him, Charlie, please, I beg you, I need just 200 Ghana city to go to Accra. And in my place, if you want to go to Accra, you have to go with the 9 bus.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go with the 9 bus. So if I want to go to Accra on Monday, I have to go on Sunday. Sunday, the bus will leave 9 p.m. I will get to Accra in the morning of 3 a.m.
Okay, and you don't know anybody to there to go and sleep or something like that. You are
So,
going straight.
so when you go there, when you get to Accra 3 a.m., then you sleep in the bus. You sleep in the bus when it's 6 a.m., 7 a.m., then you go and do your stuff. So I called this friend of mine, Charlie, this is what I need. I need money to do something. And he told me that, oh, ask for money. He is having money, but if I don't tell him what I'm going to use the money, he's not going to give me the money. And you see, these stuff too, when we are doing this stuff, we don't tell people about it.
Yeah.
So I went to my school matron. So I shunned the guy. I went to my school matron. The school matron, I've never even talked to her before. I went to her and I told her that I beg her, please.
So
I,
now you have even moved from a guy to a lady, begging
yes,
money to
yes,
go for
yes,
your interview at Accra. No money
yes.
for you to from Kumasi to Accra. Who need to pay?
There be Satan, but so many book miniska. That time, Peter, the time miniska say, me started at 2019, 2020, me koji loan almost 300 million. Because me started at me who say one is
No,
I
can
don't
you
want.
speak English? A lot of people are watching you.
Yeah. I was saying that you see, this process now at times, it requires financial commitment.
Mm-hmm.
At times, if you are doing these things, and because you see the service fee right now is around 385. When you convert it to the Ghana cedi, it's around 40 something. If you don't have money, you'll be stuck in the midway. So I went for a loan. I went for a loan around 300 million, 30,000 Ghana cedi. And I was using, because the back and forth, I was using this money to do these stuff. And it got to a point the money was about to finish. And you see, I've budgeted like 12,000 for plane ticket. And I've locked the money somewhere. So I can't go and take this money. So I went to this woman, and this woman said, "Oh, because you've not come to me before, I was having some money here. How
No,
much?"
whilst you are begging for money to go for your interview, how was the feeling? Like you as a man going to a lady to beg money because you need a transportation from Kumasi to Accra for your interview at US Embassy.
Yeah, you see, it is very painful, especially if you know that colleague teachers that we've paid us in about 5 days and they don't have money. They will let you tell you all your problems, and after that they will tell Charlie, "We are sorry. It was just yesterday that we sent the money to our mom. We send our money to our wife. We don't have money."
And how much money crowd were you even taking as
I
well?
was taking just 150 cities. 150. So when I went to the woman,
That no 1,500, right?
no. 1,500 for transport is too much. 150 Ghana
100. You just need only 150
for
Ghana
transport.
cities.
Yeah, for transport. So when I went to the woman gave me 300 cities that when I come and I get the money, I should bring it. I said, "Okay, thank you." So the woman became part of me, and he told me that, "What are you going to do in Accra?" And I told him that I'm doing some connection. I want to take transfer from the school to Kumasi Academy because I completed Kumasi Academy. And they were
Oh,
chasing me.
Kumaka. That is
Yeah, Kumasi.
Sokorimampong.
Sorry, man, but they were chasing me.
Sepe Johnson. Sepe Johnson.
Yeah, they were chasing me to come and teach because I'm an old student, and so I told the woman that I want to do transfer from the. I've been here for like 6 years, so I want to do transfer. So when I took the money, I went to the embassy, and when I went to the embassy I went to Accra on the 9th. I got to Accra on the 9th. So on the 10th, I went to the embassy, and I saw a lot of people there. So I walked past the embassy. You see the embassy? I was just walking around the embassy.
Why were you praying?
Oh, I was reciting some things in my head. I was
No, listen to me. You are going for the US embassy. Now you are walking around the embassy as if Jericho first you know. Oh my
because
goodness.
because
No, so how many times were you said you were walking around the embassy
yeah,
meditating. You were
yeah,
meditating before you go for the interview.
yeah. You see, there's embassy between the US embassy and the one. There's a runabout, and
Yeah,
there's an Italian embassy.
I know that.
Italian embassy today there. Italian embassy.
Yes,
When
yes.
you walk around, you see the German embassy today. Because I've been to the German embassy to write the German language alliance.
There's a
So
whole you have been from embassy, UK embassy, Germany embassy, yeah, but
yeah. So I was walking around it and I was reciting.
no. Like listen, you were walking around the embassy,
Yes,
praying,
yes. I was
reciting
just
that I
reciting.
need to get a visa. I need to get
Yeah,
a visa.
yeah. I was reciting. Reciting Psalm 23.
Psalm 23. The Lord is
Yeah,
my shepherd.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I was reciting Psalm 23, and I was having some coconut water with me in my hand. So when I walk, then I will sip a little, and then I will come back again, and then I will
So
talk some.
were you shivering because this is your first time with full scholarship? You have applied and you have gotten full scholarship. So
Charlie,
now were you know how was the feeling? Now you have to show like were you shivering?
yeah, Charlie. No crowd there back because now I call 1, 2, 3. Maybe you must see me here. So if I'm doing something, I'm going to see me. I was na I said, me kasa no me I said me home no twetwe and me drew on the 10th no. I could feel that person say, "Master, I didn't hear
No,
you."
speak English. So you feel the present that this is do or die affairs. Whether
Yeah,
you're going to get a visa or you're not
yeah,
going to get a visa,
yeah,
this one you are going to get.
yeah. So I was walking around the embassy talking to friends.
So American embassy is one of the biggest embassies in Ghana, and you
Yeah,
are walking around the embassy praying
yeah.
like Jericho. When I don't know Jericho, is it the Israel praying that the Jericho walls will break down? So you the
Oh no,
Jericho first one now.
no. Me, I wanted to just uplift my spirit. I wanted to just have a feel. For the previous experience that I had, no, I would just go there in the morning and I would just enter the embassy. But this time, I wanted to feel the environment. I
Wow.
wanted to conquer the environment because
You wanted to conquer. Why were you bringing soldiers?
because you see, there is a feel when you've never been to the embassy for the first time. There is a feel when
Okay.
you enter. So I wanted to familiarize myself and lift my spirit up for the day. So I was just walking. When it got to my turn, I just joined the queue,
Mm-hmm.
still reciting. So when it got to my turn, and there was a friend that I used to give my bag to, a soldier friend at the gate. So when I
Uh-huh.
came, I would dash something small. And the moment he saw me, he lifted my spirit up for the day. The moment he saw me,
So at first, when you used to go to the embassy, you had a friend, a soldier friend, that
yeah,
anytime you go there, you give your bag to him.
yeah,
So now you go to there and the soldier was there. So he
yeah.
tried to advise you, he gave you the morale, the spirit, go and get it.
The moment he saw me, he told me that ebe fawate, ebe fa afawi, afawi. And I said, bro, me kwaje visa number. And he said, okay, okay, that is fine. I like the vim, I like the encouragement. Go and get a visa. So I went and this lady, when I went and they invited the lady, I said, Charlie, this lady is not going to ask me the normal questions. She's going to ask me off the script. Because when he came, the question that he was, you see, when you go to they have some generic questions that they ask everybody.
Yeah.
Why
Why
the
are you here? Why are
why are
you
you
here?
here?
What are you going to do in US?
Yes, the lady
What?
didn't ask me some of these questions. The first
Mm-hmm.
question, the first question that he asked is that you've been here so many times. What has changed about your application?
What have changed? And this one is a critical
Yeah.
question.
What has changed? So the moment he asked me what has changed, I did a breathe in, breathe out. I did breathe in, breathe out. And I said, this time around, I'm coming here with 100% scholarship. And he asked me, what did you do to get the scholarship? And I said, oh, the first one I came. Now he asked me, can you school me through your application process and what you did to get the 100% scholarship? And I said, well, the first time I came here with no funding. The second one I came with no funding. The third one I came with 50%. And this time around I'm coming with 100% full funding. And he said, okay. So what did you do now that you had the 100% that you didn't do previously? And I said, and I told her that the first one that I came, it was done by an agent. The second one too was done by an agent. I took over the application. I did my research. I contacted the graduate coordinator. They did an interview with me online. I had 50% because it was the spring semester. And this time around, I'm coming with 100%. And he said, what did you do? What did you do to get the 100%? That was what I wanted to. He said, oh, I saw an advert. I applied, they interviewed me, and I had the funding. He said, oh, okay, okay. And he started asking me the normal questions. So, when did you complete school? 2015. Which school did you go? University of Cape Coast. What have you been doing since? And I told him that I teach numbers. And he said, what do you do? I said, I teach numbers. He said, numbers like what? I said, oh, I'm a mathematics teacher. Oh, okay. You're a mathematics teacher. And he went back to see the woman. He went to see the woman like that. The woman called him that you should come.
So you there, instead of them to give you the decision, the woman called him to come.
Yes. So the
So
woman
what
called
was the
him.
feeling? What were you thinking? Like, Krofo, you almost never rejected me and answered them
And
because
when the
the person
woman,
is an intern.
yeah, when the woman called, I was shivering because I was thinking that maybe they are going to reject me again because they stood there for like 1 or 2 minutes. You see, the interview is like just like 2 minutes. But I stood there for like almost 17 minutes. I,
Ah,
I stood there for like almost 17 minutes
this is
because
my first time hearing it. You stood there for
because
17 minutes.
yeah, because the first person has interviewed me and he has handed me over to the intern.
Wow.
So I was there, and the lady came back. So you see, you said you were teaching what? I said I was teaching mathematics. Which school were you teaching? Ghana Muslim Mission. So what were you teaching? I was teaching calculus, set, and he told me, oh, okay. I really love enjoying three set problems. Can you teach me three set problems? And he said, oh, no problem. What do you want to know? He said, oh, I want to know something about sets. Like this intern, what questions are you asking me? So he started asking me non-fact questions. He started asking me off the script questions. So how old are you? Are you married? Do you have kids? He started asking me questions. And he asked me that how am I going to like the last question that he asked me that how am I going to pay the deficit? How am I going to pay the debt? The deficit was like $2,500 and something dollars. And that time, you see, I've been to a group called Billionaires Academy on Facebook. It is headed by Hayford.
Yeah,
He recently
my
went.
grandfather.
Yeah. So I've joined Billionaires Academy since 2021 or so. So I've been going there to check.
So let's say you joined. So they did everything and make everything short for you.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah. So I was having like 65,000 Ghana cedi in my EcoBank account as my
okay.
statement. So I said, oh, I've been teaching for the past like 6 years. So I've been able to accrue a little to help defray this cost. He said, okay, can I see it? And I showed him the bank statement. He saw the bank statement and he glanced through and he said, okay, okay, I'm coming. Then he went back again. He went back to see the woman again. He went back to see the woman, and the woman came and he told me, okay, Mr. Samuel, thank you for your time. We are giving you this. It will show you how to take your visa. And congratulations, your visa has been approved. And the way I was sweating, Peter, when the woman went for the scan time, the way I sweated over there.
You were
And
sweating.
yeah, I was sweating.
Meanwhile, the other people there, they are coming to the interview. They are going. They are coming and go. You there, you are standing there.
2 minutes, 1 minute. There was a black, a bad white man. 2 minutes. He was only asking for funding. Then he will deny you because that day we were very plenty. He will ask you of your funding. If you are not able to explain the funding, then he will deny you. So when he gave me the white paper, I was as if I was carrying the whole Ghana on my head. So when he gave me that paper, that this will show you what to do to get your visa, and I turned. I even left my hat. I went with the hat. I left the hat.
You left it where? Which
I
I
left
want to
the
know.
embassy.
Now, I know man from one farmer, and I
Yo,
was
there.
what could you watch?
There. Won't mean such a obey each and no space will be. Say that time now me 10, and if they could have called me, I would have been outside the embassy because the
You don't
sweatiness.
want to spend seconds there. Phew.
I don't want the third interview to happen again. So the moment he gave me the white paper, I didn't even hear what the lady was saying. Just left. Charlie.
Oh, oh my God! I really enjoyed
Yes,
this
yes.
interview.
Because me, I told my friends that Charlie, this teaching job that we are doing, although it is a calling, but
Mm-hmm.
see, if we don't make it in life, our children will come and tell us that we've used this our teaching money to chop girls and to do our core stuff, and so we should try as much as possible to get out of the country. So I was always telling my colleagues, I was always telling them because maybe that you, I have two sisters in Canada.
Wow.
Yeah, I have to. I didn't want to even bother them to call them to tell them, sister, when are you coming to take me to Canada? No, 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 no. Me, I
You
told
have two
myself,
sisters here, but you didn't call them. You didn't put your trust in them that my
no,
sister
no, no,
is
no,
in
no, no,
Canada. He's coming to take me. You
no, no,
carry
no.
your own cross and say that you are going to make this happen, and it has happened.
Yes, yes, we have an I can proverb that the yawodia na yawodia.
Mm-hmm.
What does it?
Obra
Yeah,
Japadia.
yeah, yeah. So you see, at times my sister will call me and tell me, when are you making applications to Canada? And I will laugh.
You didn't know that you were diving into Canada embassy,
Yeah,
rejecting the visas and everything.
yeah, they didn't know the pain that I was going through back door.
And you two, you didn't want it to be like something that will hinder you.
Yeah, yeah, because I knew that by all means, with the information that I had during the scan interview, by all means, one of these days it will. You see, when you read the Bible, it says the vision is set for an appointed time, even
Mhm.
though it tarries, it will surely come to pass.
Wow.
When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen.
Make it happen.
Yeah, that was my favorite quote that I used to encourage myself. And I was having this song by Apostle Samuel.
Mhm.
Makanya ya chero emi biechemu nanso macheni machacha mintehu bibia. That was the song that I used to encourage myself that by all means, by the time this 270 million finishes, I will be in America. That was what I was always saying. So because the colleagues that I teach with, they can be a testimony to it. I've helped people go to UK, especially my teachers. I will apply for the school for you and I will leave you. I was applying for people left and right in my school For the UK system, the UK, when the moment you apply, they will give you admission.
Yeah, but getting the funding can be a very
I
challenging
mean, for
one.
me to go and pay tuition deposit of £3,000, meanwhile the loan I took is 270 million, and I don't have any uncle or brother or sister to give me that chunk of money. So me, the UK, the UK, I had so many admissions. I had University of for so many. I had about almost 20 universities in UK that I had admission, but I didn't want to try because I was not going to get that money.
Wow.
And I said to myself too that I'm not coming to Europe or America to come and work and pay school fees.
You told yourself that
No, no,
you
no,
are
no,
not
no,
coming to Canada to pay your school fees or US or
no,
Europe
no, no,
to
no, no.
work and pay.
I'm
You
not
want
going to work.
the school to take care of your rent, your
Yes,
housing, and
yes,
everything. And now
yes.
you're on full scholarship.
I'm on full scholarship.
At least 2 weeks, you get some small this month, kakra ubedi there. And more that.
There. And I want him say locum business how baby locum.
And then you're the same to mom. You're the same to mom. You can't baby. Wow. This guy is very, very intelligent. Now, what thank you very much for this powerful interview. In fact, I know people have really enjoyed. Please, if you have not shared this live video, share it to motivate someone.
Yeah.
This guy has spit a lot of wisdom. He has spit a lot of resilience. He has spit a lot of knowledge, things that we can use to empower and liberate Africa. If you're a teacher, and this one is not about you traveling. Oh, we want to set your mindset that whatever you want to achieve,
you can achieve it.
you can achieve. So if you're not interested of traveling, I'm not saying that go and travel, but maybe you want to do a business. Look at the consistency and the track mark, the failures you pass through, and learn wisdom from it. That irrespective of the situation, the tenacity, the drive, the power can really what make things happen. And he went to US embassy. They rejected for the first time. Second one rejected. Third one rejected. They rejected his emergency request to get an appointment. Now he's in Canada right now, Eastern Michigan University, offering what applied statistics, right?
Applied statistics, yeah. And you see, I've been to all the countries. So I went to University of Luxembourg. I had it. I had admission, and they told me to go and do something they call super legalization. The super legalization means you are sending your transcript to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Education, for them to verify whether your documents are genuine. After doing that, you will send your transcript to Nigeria. You go to Nigeria and they will verify it and they will send it to the school before they finally approve that your documents are genuine. So when I checked the cost, it was almost around 100 and something million. I said, Master, I'm not going with it. I went to Germany. I did airlines. I went to Germany to learn how are you. I learned I can speak German a little bit. Ich heiße Samuel Atta.
It's Isaac Bewa Peter.
Ich heiße Bewa Peter. Wo recommenzi. I'm going to quite than me pass here. I think me year school me University of Potsdam.
University of Potsdam.
Yeah, data science. I think me here me see me application. Almost a free BBI block account. Me copy Satam is 11,000 euros. Me check here almost getting to 1 billion. Hey, me say I'm copy 1 billion. Me let me jai. Now me call Austria. Austria to the same thing.
So you went to UK, Germany, Luxembourg, Austria.
Yeah. And I went to Sweden. John Company University. John Company
University. We need to continue this interview. In fact, I have something to do.
Yeah.
One thing is that I will be bringing you back. After this live video, I'll test you so that we find another time and come back. And this one, you are coming to teach people how the processes, the document that they will need to get a scholarship.
Yeah.
In fact, I really want to collaborate with you so that we can able to speak on matters. Somebody's watching us so that they can able to you set their mindset. I know that you contain a lot of wisdom that can really help other people. So I will bring you back. I have a place to go right now. So I'll bring you back and then I'll try to tell you that come on board and let us build. If you have time, I'll collaborate with you and then we come here and we talk about certain things because somebody is watching us. You don't know where to start. I know that you have a lot of things that. Do you have LinkedIn account? Somebody can follow you over
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I have LinkedIn account with the same name, Samolata. You see, it's
So
TV.
on LinkedIn, this
Yeah,
one, do you mind giving your email, or you don't want any problem? Or LinkedIn, if they follow you there, they can get in
yeah,
touch
LinkedIn.
with you.
Yeah, you can get my number and my email on LinkedIn.
Okay, so LinkedIn, the name is Atta Samuel. If maybe you're
Yeah,
interested of applying science, those
yeah,
people data analytics in
yeah,
US or something, if you have any advice. But I think it is one of the great potential that we can use. So maybe probably on Thursday, on Thursday, I'll try. On Thursday, I'll try and bring you back on my page, and then if you have time, we can have a section with you guys.
yeah, yeah. Thursdays. Okay. You, Thursdays. Can we do it on
Or
Fridays?
Thursday,
Because Fridays,
Thursday or Friday, I'll bring you
Friday,
back to
yeah,
the page so that.
Friday. I don't go for any lectures, and
Okay,
I'm
so no
always
problem. We will work on Friday as well. So
yeah.
Friday, I'll
Okay,
bring Mr. Atta Samuel, and then he will try to teach us the documentation, school verification, how
yeah.
to get scholarship. Let him share the experience in the US with us so that he can able to also help other people. My name is Peter Bewa. Is there anybody that you want to greet?
Oh, I want
Or
to
you?
greet.
Oh, okay. Now, what will be your last? Maybe just 1 minute. What will be your last thing and your greeting as well? What will be your last encouragement for
Yeah,
somebody watching us?
my last thing is that they shouldn't give up hope. When you try, persevere. Persevere. Don't go and give your money to the agents. Most of the agents they don't know anything. They just come and watch Peter Bewa TV and they will go online and go and do the stuff. They don't know it themselves. I trust you because I went to agents. I know. Do it yourself. If you get stuck, find someone to give you information, and that is all. You'll be good. Because the online application, it will just take you like 30 minutes to fill everything.
I don't know. Those people who have been coming to my mentorship program, if you're applying to school, it shouldn't take you 15 minutes to apply to a
No, no,
school
no, no,
in
no, no,
US.
no.
Even if you know how to do it, I don't know. What is your name? You can't type what is your name, your date of birth, where were you born? Are you a Ghanaian? What is your address?
Your address, your school that you
Your
went to,
recommendation. Fill in your statement of purpose, your resume, copy, you paste it over there. You just
upload.
upload. You upload. Then next, have you done any legal? Are you a lesbian? What is your race? Are you a black? Are you heterosexual? Are you
Are you Hispanic? Are you
are you a
Hispanic?
Spanish? Are you a Ghanaian? You click Ghana. Where do you live? Kumasi, Bantama, Asafo, Kajetia, Old Town. Then you fill it. Next, have you done any criminal or authority? Do you have any criminal record? Do you have any HIV, any disease, tuberculosis? They will ask you these questions.
Yeah.
And now you move to the next step. So I don't know why.
Yeah, these
Put in
things are
your
very cheap. These things are
put in
very
your recommenders. Put in your recommenders. You bring your recommenders. Then next, pay.
you are
So
done.
I don't know why people should go and pay 15,000 Ghana cedi for somebody to sit at the room and chop while he's using
Instead
just
of
15
them
minutes.
to bring just 2,000 Ghana city for you so that you can empower people, they don't want to do it too.
No, they won't. They don't. They
They
will
don't want to
not.
do, they
Even
just
if
want to
you
go and give
if
it to the
if you
agents.
organize mentorship program, people think that you are taking their money. Sometimes when I organize mentorship program, people pay 70 CDs to come, right? And they
Yeah.
say, oh, this guy is charging. If you pay 70 CDs to come and learn how to apply to school, and somebody is going to pay 200,000, 20,000 for somebody to chop, 70 for you to know it yourself. And this one, it is the knowledge. You can apply to different schools, Canada, US. It is the knowledge. It is in your mind. People
They
think
don't
that
want
you want
that.
their money. And I
They
don't
don't
want
want
to
that.
really to become free, because when I did it free, the way people came on the platform, some people were singing, it is not structured. So now, if you pay the money, you know that you're coming to learn, and you will make
Yeah.
serious to come.
Yeah.
So my name is Peter Bawa. This is Atta Samuel. Thank you for honoring my request. You send me an email that you want to
Yeah.
also share your story.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming to my live video. Friday we will meet, and I really want to learn more from you. So
Okay.
meet us
Thank
on
you very much.
Friday. I'll
Yeah.
be bringing him on Thursday. I'll be bringing one person from Canada. He's also doing undergrad. He has a scholarship. So thank you very much, and I love you. Somebody have copied your LinkedIn on the distance, so you can follow him. My name is Peter Bawa. Share this live video. Let it motivate everyone. God bless each and everyone. Bye bye.